Good morning. We are live with Joan here in Learn to Communicate with Animals with Joan. And we have Claudia here and Sharon. Do you want to say hi?
Hi, hello. So nice to be here with you all.
And there's Claudia. And we're about to go into...
So it could be on my end.
It says live. So.
And there's Khaki. We're taking people into the classroom in a minute, Khaki. So, your end is bad, Claudia?
No, we're good now.
Okay.
That worked.
Okay, right.
Khaki wants to join me on video. Huh. Maybe when we get in the classroom, I'll put you next to Durga.
Yeah.
And Linda's here. Hello.
Hi, Linda.
Okay, so right now we're in the intensive, which is 3 days. It's the Remember Intensive in the fall. It's 3 days of animal communication, 3 days of death, dying, and beyond, and 3 days of energy healing for animals. And today we're on day 2 of the middle section, which is the death, dying, and beyond. And it's been very intense and wonderful. People are learning a lot. People are being very, really developing and honing the skill to be able to talk to animals that have crossed over so that they're able, excuse me, to help people who are experiencing loss, are able to really kind of come out of grief, or have had some sort of, we're actually talking to animals that have been left behind. So one of the animals we're going to talk to, some of the groups we'll talk to today, is a dog that her person just died last week. And the other animal we're going to talk to is someone who's a dog who's the other dog in the household just crossed over. So we have lots of amazing things to work with in and around the concept of death and dying. So it's very intense, I guess you could say. So Claudia, are people showing up?
Yes. So you said hi to Leslie and Khaki and Linda, and Joyce Lee Leggett says hi all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Shannon says hi to all. I love, love, love this intensive. Wish I was there. Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're not having more fun than we've ever had before in our entire lives.
Daniela Van Amsterdam says hi from the Netherlands. Good evening. Hi, Daniela.
Good evening.
Hello.
All right, well, we'll go in there in a minute. And I've got, how could Jane be watching? Because she's one of the teachers. But anyway. She's got a double broadcast going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got not as many people in person as we normally do, but a whole slew of people online. But I've got Sharon sitting here holding Claudia, and I thought maybe you could say hi for a moment.
Hi, everyone. I will tell you that I'm one of these addicted to the intensive. I show up every intensive. I don't even remember how many intensive I've been here, Joe.
Every single one.
Yes. It's just, fun is not enough to say. I mean, it's heartwarming. It's heart opening. It's connecting with, definitely connecting and learning more about how to be with animals, how to communicate with them, how to help them, and also with the humans that are with the animals. And between all of us, this tribe that loves animals and wants to do well by them, do good by them. So I'm really excited to be here. And it's like, for me, it's like the ultimate vacation. Every 6 months I have to be here to charge up. It's my battery charger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so tell them what you came from a background of channeling and
Yeah, I've been channeling all my life, and I worked with animals. But when I met Joan, I thought I was going to learn more about animals themselves. And yes, I did learn more about animals, but that was just a little piece of it. I learned to put boundaries, which was the most important lesson for me, because I know that all of us that love animals are like goo goo gaga over the animals, and and we'll do anything to help them and to serve them. But boundaries is not one of our strong suits. At least it wasn't mine. I worked on it my whole life, and Joan really taught me how to put boundaries. And so that is like the biggest thing. But also just really getting to know myself from a different perspective that I haven't had a chance to before. And I feel like everyone that comes to the school, and I've witnessed many people that have been through the school.
Because you've been a teacher since almost 2017, or yeah, a long time.
Yeah. So everyone has a life transformation, not event, but an intensive is life transforming for sure. But also just being through the school and learning a lot about ourselves. That's a big thing. And of course, I don't know if it's the icing on the cake or the cake itself, to really be with more animals and communicating with them, learning how to help them with their problems, whether it's tapping and for humans that are with the animals, energy work. It is so much fun, and so you feel alive when you help these animals and the humans that call us and say, you know, I don't know what to do with my dog, cat, animal, that if they're ready to cross over, maybe they're not ready. I don't want to do anything sooner rather than later or too late. So we can help them by being supportive and by learning everything we learn in death and dying class. I'm looking at Joan's cat. He's so cute. So, and also being here is being with all of Joan's animals, which are 10 in number at this time. And we also get to go to visit the Gibbons Center. The Gibbons are so adorable, and we hear them every morning. They have a choir going. The Gentle Barn and a lot of places that are really amazing with wild animals as well as domesticated animals.
And the other night we all as a group went to the
Pitbull
yeah,
Flower Power.
we went to her art exhibit that was just off the charts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so bummed I missed that.
Yeah. So the fun never stops and the growth never stops. I'm telling you, I'm addicted for so many reasons. I don't know where to start, but I'll tell you that I just keep growing and learning every time I'm here. Every time I teach, I learn also.
So was there a difference between the way you thought you were doing animal communication and the way you do animal communication now?
Yes. So before I came to the school, I used the same method that I kind of channeled for the animal. And it's totally different than actually connecting with the animals and asking questions and knowing how to communications with all life. Yeah, it's a different thing. I might use the same intuitive muscle, but it's a different method. And I left it behind when I came to join here. So I know many of you or some of you are doing your own thing, angel readings or energy work, but the way Joan has it set up here, it is so precise and focused, and you get to help in a very easy. Once you get the hang of it, what to do and how to do it, it's really not hard. And we all have it. It's just understanding what we have and how to do it.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Claudia, what are some of the comments?
Okay, so going back to Jane Ruth, when Sharon was talking about, every 6 months charging, she calls it the Tesla Supercharging Center.
Yeah.
Shannon says, I so relate. I was also goo goo gaga over the animal.
Claudia.
I could not agree more. Danielle in Amsterdam says, thank you. Boundaries, I think Sharon speaks for a lot of us when she shares that.
Yeah.
Out the boundaries. And can I just jump on what Sharon said about all the other modalities that people have, like the way you have this structured. It's kind of like you learn how to do this, and then once you've learned how to fully do this, if you fully commit to doing it this way, then you can start to incorporate all your other stuff and make it yours. But you always say, learn it this way and then make it yours.
It's so funny because years ago, I mean, this is probably in the 90s. I'll never forget. I was teaching, and there was a woman that came to the class, and she was a great tarot card reader, and she refused to learn telepathic communication. And all of her readings in class were through the cards. And I thought, well, why did you spend the money to take a class with me? Because you didn't learn anything new. You aren't adding to what it is you do. So it's like when you come here, we're in a little bubble and we just do this. And then you can layer it all in later on.
And I have a couple more things to add to what I was saying. The super icing on the cake is this community. It's so supportive. You can always get on the Facebook chat and say, can someone help me with this? Can you send energy to that? How about this? So it is very supportive, and you feel like, how probably all of us felt kind of outsiders in our normal life. But here you feel like this is it. We all think alike, we all feel alike, we all want to do good by these animals, and we all have some kind of a wish to do something about it. So that's one thing. The other thing I want to mention is that I love to travel. And Joan has a traveling club that you should join. Because going to the White Lions or to the elephants or, a million other places that have these animals and connecting and just communing with them is, I don't have the words to convey how my heart feels so full when I do that. I'm sure you all enjoy it. So get on the list. This is for me, not for Joan. You'll love it.
It's true.
Yeah.
My porn is putting together travel itineraries.
Thank you, Loretta. Oh, she said, love you, Sharon. I
That's
love you
so
too.
sweet.
Yes.
All right. We'll go into the classroom. I'm going to give you Claudia.
All right, Claudia, you're coming with me.
Cassandra wants to know, she said, is Connie the downside life out of this community, right?
Right. You know what? I always joke with Joan, and when I go back to my husband, which is not too far, I feel like I'm going to a different country, and like, oh, I want to go back there. I love it here. It's like a cocoon I'm in,
I agree.
Right? Yes.
Okay, there's...
Oh,
Tell them.
sorry. So I'm saying to here. I'm gonna hold it.
No, I got it.
Oh, I was telling
Claudia.
that whenever I leave this place, Joan's place, after the intensive, I always think, am I ready to go back to my husband and to my life? No, I love this cocoon. I always say to Joan, I'm staying here.
And she does. We get her, even though she doesn't live that far, she ends up spending the night.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. All right. Yes, you have the world up there, and I have all the little dots where I've been, plenty of places to go. Penelope thinks that we should take her to the classroom. Oh yeah, Linda's going to Kenya.
Oh yeah, here, let me get it.
Out we go.
Yes.
Down to... Dun, dun, dun. And in we go. Into the classroom.
You get to be part of it now.
Yeah. Okay, coming in. Say hi, everybody. Okay. And I know that Maria wants to talk. I'm just kidding. What I would love, can we undo speaker view just for a moment, Tanya, so that they can see all the people online, and then we'll have...
Should I put you, are you watching it from a different...
Yeah, she's watching it.
Should I
Okay.
put up with you? Or you...
I'm watching it.
Okay, so I'll...
Okay, there we go. If everybody could... Wait, where is everybody? Loading, loading, loading. It's sort of like dial-up AOL. There we go. All right, this is taking forever. I'm so glad that I decided to do that. Okay, does anyone in the room, Val, want to talk? And then we'll get, now that I took Afton off.
Anybody by the name of Val.
Wait, there's everybody. Look at, there is everybody. You can see on my, there, now everybody can wave. Hello, see? So people are from all over. Oh, that's so great. Thank you. Yeah, this view of black things is nothing. We can't see anybody. But I have terrible interwebs. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, here's everybody there and in here. So, who was, maybe I'll have them talk off this. Okay, so.
Under your coffee cup is a list.
Okay, so Afton is going to go first. Afton. Hello.
So, would love to share what I've gotten out of the intensives. I've been 2 times as a student, and now this is my 2nd trip as a teacher. It's amazing. I learn something different every time, every class, every hour. The sense of community, like Sharon said, is huge. I think finding a place where you really belong and it's making you the best version of yourself is priceless. In real life, I'm a dog trainer and a rescue person, and I've done some sanctuary work. So I can look at all those things and know that I am that much better at each of those things now that I have these new skill sets from the school. I think I'm a better listener. I'm definitely more patient. I think the relationships I have with animals are so much more layered. There's so much more understanding there. Yeah, it's priceless time in my opinion, and I look forward to the intensives every year, every season.
Yeah, every season. Does anyone else in the room look forward to it too? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back. We've got the big group. All right, so Julie.
Hiya. Well, so I'm about to graduate from Joan's big program.
Woo!
And I was back through some of my case studies, and I realized, gosh, there were more than I realized that I did with people who had just, lost their animals to death and were grieving or whatever. They wanted me to connect with their animals from beyond, which was a new thing for me when I got into this. So more than I realized with that. And I thought, well, so in the rest of my life, I'm a Lutheran pastor, and I spend a lot of time around death and dying, but I'm paying extra careful attention during this part of the intensive because I realize I'm going to be using these skills quite a bit, and it kind of rounds out my ministry in a way,
In a huge
I
way.
can help the animals, I can help the humans, I can accompany people through all kinds of grief now in a way I couldn't before. So thanks.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Cindy.
Good. Hello.
Hello.
There is a sign on my screen. Do I need to do something? No? Okay.
You're not asking the right person.
Sorry. So, forgive me if I'm a little gobsmacked and awestruck, because this is my first experience with the fall intensive, one of the intensives, and it's just so much great stuff. I wish that I was Dr. Doolittle. I'm a veterinarian that has often said, if only you could talk to me. I kind of get what's wrong, but I don't get it all, and I'm not really sure. We're all not sure how you want to proceed. I very much look at my patients as sentient beings and understand that they should have a part to play in this thing that's unfolding for them. But we just had to muddle along and do the best we could, I, the owner, and the pet. And now I have a whole new world opening to me where we maybe can have that conversation.
Oh my God.
And I can help guide this owner on the best path in the pet's eyes as well as the owner's eyes. So it's quite exciting. Just as I was looking and getting to know the course material, and Joan, a single tract opened for animal communication. So that is what I am doing. And it does include medical intuition and some energy medicine, which is near and dear to my heart, because I'm also always looking for tools to add to my toolbox for my patients. Here, we get to explore a little bit of all of that, and in the midst of this wonderful tribe of people that have so much knowledge and so much love, such big hearts for all of the creatures. And it's a wonderful place to learn and experience and grow, and I hope that that is what I am doing all this week.
Well, I want to say that I think also we need more Lutheran pastors, but we also need more veterinarians in this work for sure. So I'm so grateful that you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Tanya, if you could hook us up with Agnes to say hi to Agnes. There she is.
Hi, sorry, mute myself. Spaceship isn't gonna come down. I don't even know where to start, but thank you, Joan, for asking. I did want to honor you, so I'll do my best here. I really don't know where to start because I found Joan at the beginning of the year, and I started AC1, Animal Communication, in March. And this is my first experience with the intensive. And I'm learning along the way, doubting myself, and then, I get it, and my confidence just bobbles up and down. But I went into this intensive thinking that, it's going to be a fun circus, Joan is fun, her group is fun, but you go deep. You go deep. Be prepared to go deep. Be prepared to receive healing. And I'm going to say, Joan has pearls of wisdom and this intensive is the filling of the pie for me, because so far I've only been a few months, but so far it's been the filling of the pie, because you get to practice over and over again the animal communication and use skills. You meet all the teachers, and also I'm going to be all over the place, but the teachers I have had and been with and spoken with right from the beginning, from Shannon, everyone, Claudia, Jamie, Linda, Afton, everybody. I have so many things. You really have touched my heart, because I think it's because the group here have their hearts so open, and somebody said it yesterday, that you see others, you're able to transfer that seeing to the animals and the open-heartedness to other humans.
Mm.
And it's
That's
touched
so
my
great.
heart. It's really touched my heart in the 4 days or however many we've been here so far. And I'm in deep gratitude, and I'm so happy to be here. Going through a difficult time in my life right now, and I made every effort to be here, and now I know it was the damn best decision I ever could make. So happy. I learned that we can hold spaces in different, at the same time. And I do want to mention, I do have a background in energy healing for humans since 2010. And I can hold space for humans. I've been in interaction with them, and they've had diseases. But when I lost my first fur baby last August, I collapsed. I lost it. I went into a depression. And I just knew I never want to see another animal suffer like that, at least not that in my peripheral or in my, universe. And that's how I found Joan. I did see, I was looking, and I was brought to Joan, and I found Joan.
Hooray.
And I'm happy to be here. I just am. I can't say enough. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for holding me, by the way, in this space. During this
Well,
intense.
I feel really honored that we get to be with you during this sacred time.
Thank you. Oh, Tanya. Forgot Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya's
Sorry,
been amazing.
so many good teachers. I don't know what you do, but when you get them to that level, it really is. They are really representing you. And I feel I trust them. They are so, I don't know the word, but they're just so touching. Like they have different qualities. Jamie with her patience, Linda with her wisdom. Like I can just name so much. I mean, Afton with her dedication to the work that she does. I mean, if I could even jump into something like that, I'd be so honored. So I'm just happy to witness you all and learn from you, and hopefully through osmosis we can share that.
We know you've got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we have to get to class now because everybody here is like waiting for class. Maria, what did you have to say? Just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye. And now okay, bye everybody. Bye.